taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything. LSU has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. From the 5-yard line. Brought down at the 28-yard line. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. On the ground, right side. He fights forward to about the 30. The running back gets 2 on the carry. From their own 30-yard line. Second down. Scrambling around. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. That's a jump. That makes it 42. This is a great punt-blocking team, and it looks like they're going to try to get to this one. Signals for a fair catch. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. Second down and 6. Ball on the 26. And he's taken down right around the 42-yard line. LSU's got a guy that's in a running for a national award here, Herbie. And you know, the best time to talk about awards really is after you win them. Right now, it's all speculation. He's just got to play the game. From their own 42-yard line. First down. He's taken down around the 49-yard line. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards and so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Fires quickly. These guys ran, and they make the stop right around the 32-yard line.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything on that. Nothing going on that play.
Well, here I think the quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 32-yard line. Makes it out to about the 23. Here's the 8th play of the series. And this brings up an interesting situation.
If you have faith in your kicker, then I'd take the 3 points here. Otherwise, I'd probably just give it to my halfback and let him put his head down and try to get the first.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. The running back gets it first.
Well, the defense closed down it pretty quickly, but not before he picked up just enough yards for the first.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. Zips it to the tight end. And he's shoved out around the 6-yard line.
I think he was going to go to his tight end the whole way, but the defense didn't expect it. Sometimes those big guys can fool defenders into thinking they're blocking.
This is the 11th play of this drive. They go to the sack, and he's hit immediately in the backfield. The defensive end was the victor on that play as he bolted in to tackle him for a loss.
And he was able to do that because the interior linemen held their ground, leaving the runner with no options.
It's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line. And down he goes around the 8-yard line. Play 13 of the current drive. Got his receiver, touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
They saw something upstairs that led to a touchdown. You can thank the play call there. Very impressive. One of the things the quarterback's looking for before the ball is snapped on a post route is to see if he has one safety in the middle of the field. Because with one safety, you can use your eyes to move that safety and then throw back the other way for the touchdown. I thought the quarterback that time did a really good job of managing that safety and eventually making the throw for the touchdown.
Ramos has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. And down he goes at the 28. The Tigers are right where they want to be early in the season.
Well, this is what their coach talked about, getting off to a great start. The defense did their job, and it's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some points on the board.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Fires out quickly, incomplete.
The ball just sailed on him, and he knows it. He'll get it next time.
From their own 28-yard line. 2nd down.
The question now is, how will they respond after losing a couple on that run?
Pass is tipped away. It looks like they're going to go after this punt. Calls for the fair catch.
I think we saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense was out in the field. They took that football and drove the length of the field to put points up on the board. And I think it really started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they started to get a little bit fatigued.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. And he's hit immediately. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
LSU up 7 points. And he throws it away. Third down and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line. Lost the ball. The offense scoops it. About the 27-yard line. Fourth and long here after the sack. They're stacking the line. It looks like they're coming after this punt. Signals for a fair catch. The Tigers have found a way to shut this offense down. I think it's still early in football.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit for the way they've played up to this point. But just based on watching these teams and preparing for this game, I'll be surprised to see this offense eventually find itself and start to execute much better.
And while they are behind, they know they can knock things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change the game plan. He fights forward to about the 39. Second down and 7. Ball on the 39-yard line. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 48. Fires incomplete. He was looking for the tight end. A tight, low-scoring game in that first 15 minutes. Let's see if things open up in the second quarter. The Tigers in front, 7-0. Ready for more football here in quarter number 2.
The call here, looking for the big fella here on third down. They have a lot of faith in him as a receiver. Right there, he showed you why.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Give the defense all of the credit here. And that one snuffed out from the start. It could have been an even bigger loss.
Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again. And a huge touchdown play. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
Once he gets those Jets on, there wasn't going to be anything that could stop him. They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
The Pirates came into the game ranked 10th. After the hard-fought loss, where the pollsters keep them high in the rankings, a complete stunner. An upset is now final. The Bulldogs take it by 13, a lucky enough number for them.
Thanks, Reese. We're tied at 7 in this one. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He'll take it from the 2. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now. Durham takes the give. And he's tackled at about the 33-yard line. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. There's a missed tackle. Around the 44-yard line.
Sometimes when you've got speed, that's all you need. It's the one thing you just can't defend.
Quick out numbers this season. He is drilled at the 48-yard line. It's second and 6. All on the 48-yard line. Gives it right side. He fights forward to about the 49. He's at the 40. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
From the 30-yard line, it's first down. Tackle made at the 22. A gain of 8 on the carry. From the 4-yard line. Makes it to the 22-yard line. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. He steps out right at the 26-yard line.
I like that they're completing these underneath routes because pretty soon the defense is going to start to cheat up. That's when the quarterback will have his chance to go over the top for the big play.
Second and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line. And they got it.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
Throws it. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. LSU's offense is just clicking on all cylinders, Herbie, right now. It's everything they planned for, and it's all working.
Everything is coming together for this offense. They seem to be getting better with each series. And, this game started where this team was, they wondered if they were going to be able to move the ball against this defense. And I think right now, they seem to, as I said earlier, they seem to be growing with their confidence with each possession.
And they got him for a loss. From the 40-yard line, it's second down. LSU is up a score. Taken down to the backfield. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of one. Third down now, and they need to get it to the 29. Completely stopped immediately. Brown picks up about 4 yards with a catch. They call on the kicker for a long field goal. LSU can make this a two-possession game with this field goal. Kicks up, and he missed it to the right. So they come up empty-handed there.
Kickers have to have a short memory. Just go out and make the next one.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. 1-yard loss.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all with the offensive play call.
Second down and 11. Ball on the 36. Fires to his tight end. Nothing doing. He sails it long. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete. He's out to the 30. Knocked out of bounds to the 38-yard line. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. LSU is up 7. Catches it. He's immediately tackled behind the line. And they back up 3 yards on that play.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
From their own 35-yard line. Second down. Fires out to his receiver. And he's immediately tackled. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
With a quick throw. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture-perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
Baxter is back deep to return. Calls for the fair catch. Momentum swings have been fairly even. With so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. question here is whether or not his knee hit the ground before the ball came out. Well, after seeing the replay, it was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep, those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
Throws and it's incomplete. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down mark. Receivers got the first down.
The offense gets a first down here. You got to give them some credit. But really, this is more about the defense. When a defense gets an offense to third down and medium, you've got to be able to put pressure on the quarterback, especially when they're passing the football and trying to get your own offense the ball back. That time they get the offense.
Goes to his back, and he's got him again. Picks up 7 yards with that catch. Complete for 6 yards, and that's good for a first down.
Short throws like this are very effective because they tend to wear down the defense over the course of a game, especially when they get you a first down and keep the offense on the field.
It was a great read by the quarterback there to take the snap and throw it quickly to get the first. And he missed it right. No good. A great first half comes to a close. The Tigers with a touchdown lead.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. So far, so good for both offenses in terms of taking care of the football, but now the defenses are ramping up the sense of urgency in terms of trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Absolutely. You got to find Reese. These ball hawks on defense, they need to find the football. They need to make some big plays, create some turnovers. How about using that hit stick a little bit? How about knocking somebody silly and making them drop the football? I mean, defense's #1 priority is trying to turn the football over, try to make a big explosive play for your offense so they can do more damage and they can take the ball down the field. So those ball hawks need to show themselves in the second half.
That's it for us here in the studio. What are you going to do in the second half of the game?
I'm going to kick back and watch all these monitors.
We'll keep you up to date on everything going on around the country right now. Time for the second half with Brandon Kirk.
And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half. Fielded at the 4. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. Quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. LSU up 7 points.
There's nothing more effective that a team should do offensively than to pound the ball right at the defense, trying to wear them down.
From their own 39-yard line. First down. He gets sacked on the play. This kid just doesn't stop. That's his second sack of the game.
Brad, that's his second sack of the day. This defensive end, again, has outstanding quickness and goes right by the offensive line to get to the quarterback.
The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
It's so tough to move the ball forward. Even a 5-yard setback can do damage to a drive.
Second down and a ways to go because of the penalty. They go with a run. He's brought down
safe to say the defense had his number on that one. It can be very frustrating for a running back when he's stopped before he even gets going.
Quick throw, incomplete, one to his receiver.
That would have been a great play if the throw were just a little bit more on target.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Throws it in the hurry. And they make the stop at about the 21. First down, 10 to go. On the 21. Up the middle for a nice gain. Durham gets 6 yards on the carry. This is the 11th play of this drive. The 10. He makes his way out to about the 6. Up by 7 and looking at first and goal. LSU is up a score. And he's tackled at the 9. This is the 13th play of this drive. And he's tackled after positive yardage. This is from the 5-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Around the 2-yard line. End zone, touchdown. He passes for his 3rd touchdown of the game.
He's been letting it fly today, and his receivers are making plays. That is a great touchdown.
He makes the PAT. Ramos has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Wideman from the 1. He just took a licking. The Tigers continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Caught with room to work. They'll bring him down right around the 30.
He looks pretty cool back there. Even with the outside linebacker blitzing, he made an accurate throw, and the result was a new set of downs.
We've got 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. And a quick throw. Knocked down around the 35-yard line. Tackle made around the 44-yard line.
Maybe after a nice run like that, you try to go up in the air for the play-action pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Here's a run. Good outside run there. White comes away with 5 yards on the carry. From the 41-yard line. 2nd down. Right at the 36-yard line. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Fires it out. And he's taken down at the 25-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebackers on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to find his man for a nice game.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything on that. They didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
From the 22-yard line, it's 2nd down. Just throws this one away. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. That's a great tackle at the 6-yard line.
That was a good reaction to the blitzing linebacker. That's what you like to see out of a young quarterback. He just has to ignore the pressure and get the ball out of there on time.
It's 1st down. They'll be looking for 6 points here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They'll drop him for a loss. Here's the 12th play of the drive. There's the strike complete. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Touchdown!
can you say? He wasn't giving up on that run until he was into the score.
So the booth is trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball. So they're going to try and determine exactly where the ball was when he went down.
After review of the play, the rule on the field is reversed.
So they'll respot the ball, and we'll get this game going again. A short yardage defense here. Touchdown, Longhorns. He splits the uprights with the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. It's fielded at the 2. He's to the 20. He got hit hard. Man, both offenses here in this third quarter have been on fire. Time for the defense to step to the forefront.
Makes you wonder which of these defenses has the ability to come up and make a stop. It could be one of those games where whichever defense comes up with that stop could be the team that wins the game. I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Gets to that quickly. And down he goes. Around the 32-yard line.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. LSU is up 7. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. Great game so far, and it looks like it'll be decided in the 4th. 21-14, LSU. Back in this very pivotal 4th quarter. He's to the 40. Makes it out to about the 43. How about that conversion on third down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
From their own 43-yard line. First down. He makes his way to about the 48. To the back, and he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. So it's third down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down. Gains his way to the 36-yard line. Up 7 points. Quick strike to the receiver. He's taken down around the 18-yard line.
The quarterback's able to find a soft spot in the defense
the 8th play of this drive.
Effectively like this is it keeps the defense guessing. They have no idea whether you're passing or running, even if you need medium to long range yards.
He's out of bounds at the 3.
These short, effective passes are going to help the quarterback's confidence.
From the 3-yard line, it's 2nd down. Fields it at the 1. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. LSU's defense has been a force to be reckoned with, especially in this game.
Well, they've stepped up today. They just seem to be dialed into what this offense is trying to do. Good job against the run. They've been very physical. What I love is how relentless they run to the football.
They got into the end zone last time. Let's see if they can match that on this possession. He fights forward to about the 23. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. All on the 23-yard line. He gets rid of this one.
To shut down all the lanes, so this halfback wasn't able to make anything happen on that play.
From the 29-yard line, 2nd down. Hands it to the back, and they'll bring him down behind the line. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. Here's the 8th play of the series. touchdown. And so he found his receiver for the score.
And the closer you get to the end zone, the more difficult it becomes to throw the football because the field becomes much smaller to work with. But they did a very nice job there to come up with the touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. So a 10-play, 78-yard drive, and a touchdown to result.
Brad, I thought the key to that drive really had a lot to do with the quarterback and the receivers getting in sync, making it very tough for the defense to slow him down.
He'll take it from the 2. And he's taken down at the 29.
I think any good football team has to have an ability to answer, and that's exactly what we just saw. One team scores a touchdown, the other team comes right back and puts another touchdown on the board. This is getting exciting.
Things aren't tied, but they might as well be. It's this drive that could really dictate the tone for the last quarter. LSU is up by a touchdown. And he's tackled at the 41.
Nothing tentative on that run at all. He looked very determined and got the first down.
From their own 41-yard line. First down. Feeds it to the back. Nice run to the outside. Durham gains about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 45-yard line. Throws complete. He's got space to work. To the 20. He gets hit out of bounds. At the 17. Good-looking play there.
I think they did a great job up front here, allowing the quarterback enough time to look downfield and spot the open man.
Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
The ball was underthrown. It was a good read. He just needs to find his rhythm back there and step and throw the football.
From the 17-yard line, 2nd down. He gets rid of this one. And about the 17-yard line. On the 3rd and long, they decided to run it.
No, it's not that crazy here because they have the lead in the 4th quarter, so their main focus is to keep that clock running.
4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. Well, that one looked like it was going to be wide, but he put it inside the upright.
Yeah, he squeaked that one in, and he didn't have much more than a couple of inches to spare.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, then you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
Pass is caught, the defense lays him out. Just under 2 to go in the game. Gets it out in a hurry. The defender had it and then dropped it.
Well, this is a great play by the safety to be able to be in a position to make this play. But he's got to be able to hold on to the football. You know, he's a big, physical, athletic guy. You've got to be able to secure a football and make a big play when it presents itself.
He tackles him hard. The pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Under a minute left. He's at the 40. Got him again. He's at the 30. And they finally knock him out at the 27-yard line. From the 27-yard line, it's first down.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
And this is the 12th play of the drive. He steps it up right around the 22-yard line. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense. It can open things up for the big play.
Hold down now. They need to get it to the 17. Pressure coming. Going for it all to the end zone. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete. And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. He gets it up, and he's got it. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. Kirk, right now, this is like a race, a foot race. And I think the question is who's going to get there first.
I'm watching these two quarterbacks execute their offenses. I mean, they're flawless up to this point. Great execution and play with a ton of confidence. I think you're right. It's going to come down to that last possession.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. He takes a knee, looking to take some time off that clock. This one's in the books, and we saw a great one here today. 31-24, Tigers. As we wrap this game up, Kirk, what final thoughts do you want to share?
LSU seemed to want it more as the game went on, and that's because they have such a great head coach. He's kept them focused all year, and it's paid off as they are now the champs of the SEC.
They just keep winning in what has been a great year for them. And for Texas, they lose this one late this season and it gives them a 9-4 record.